possible to thrive as an introverted, neurodivergent entrepreneur? I'm going to say yes, mostly because it's exactly what I've managed to pull off. So here's a few of the things that have helped me be successful at it. So people have a hard time believing that I am introverted sometimes, and I kind of get it, because when I get on stage, I get on camera, like I really lean into the ambivert side of my nature a little bit more. I can be very outgoing and gregarious and engaging and exciting, and I don't lose sight of that, but I also don't lose sight of the fact that, like, I drive less than 5,000 miles a year because my preferred place is here at the house by myself. Maybe with my husband. And yet I do pretty well for myself, and here are the 6 things that I found that have made that possible. Number 1 is protect the downtime. I have learned that it is perfectly acceptable to say no for no other reason than my calendar tells me I'm going to be at the end of my rope by that point in time. Now, it's fine to say just no, thank you, but no. But you can also add in the, you know what, I really appreciate the invite. It really does mean a lot to me. I don't think I'm going to be able to enjoy myself because of everything I have going on that week. So, keep me in mind next time if you really do want to be kept in mind next time. But really, your job is to take care of you. My job is to take care of me. I can't be the best version of myself for the people who rely on me, my team members, my guests, the people in my network, if I'm exhausted and worn out because I kept saying yes to everyone who wanted me to come out and do something, knowing that I'm introverted and I need that space and time alone. On that same note is track everything on your calendar. It's going to be really hard for me to know, hey, you know what? I think I probably need to say no to this commitment because I'm going to be at the end of my rope with everything else I have going on that week if I don't know what else is going on that week. So everything has to go on to the calendar. And I've also learned to plan travel time and also plan time to stop doing whatever I was doing so that I can get in the car to drive there on time, because I tend to plan just enough time to travel and not enough time to wrap up whatever I was doing and start traveling. So I had a really bad habit of being late all the time, which wasn't super helpful. So plan it into your calendar. Number 3 is when I actually do get into conversations with people, just to remind myself that my job is to listen more than it is to talk. 1, first of all, most people love talking, especially if I'm asking like real questions, being curious about them and just listening to them. And 2, it takes a lot of the weight off of me feeling like I have to actually add anything to the conversation. If I'm getting ready to go into one of our events, knowing that I'm about to spend 2 or 3 days around a whole bunch of people, and all I have to remind myself is that I don't have to plan what to say. I just have to remember to stay in the moment and listen. It takes all the weight off leading up to the event, and it takes a lot of the weight off inside of the event as well. Number 4 is maintaining my hobbies and protecting that time vigorously. This is not even that much of a joke. Like, my friends and family all know that I spend time on the violin every single day. I spend time reading and writing like every single day, every single week. I love these things, and I protect my time to do these things because I know that that time for me with that thing that I love, that is my redemption time frame, my time to reset myself, my time to be alone. And it's okay to even set a time block on my calendar just to do the hobby. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Once again, my job is to take care of myself. I cannot be the best version of myself for the people who count on me if I am not taking care of myself. So yeah, hobby time goes on my calendar and it gets protected. Number 5 is having scripts and plans for what I want to say when I need space. My friends and family know those scripts in advance. So when I'm talking to someone and I'm like, I just don't know that I have the spoons for this, they get it. Like, they understand that is a phrase that I actually do lean on. But there are other terms and phrases that I will use with friends and family when I need a little bit of space that they get. I don't have the capacity. I love you, but I've been talking to people all day and I just need a little bit of time to not have to talk. Had a bit of a long day at work, so I think I'm just going to spend some downtime this evening. I actually do have plans this weekend. I really appreciate you thinking of me, but I think I'm going to stick with those. And because I've communicated these scripts to people in advance, they know when they hear them to cut me some slack and give me some space. And the last key is really to just sit there and cultivate some self-awareness. I talk about this a lot for ADHD entrepreneurs and neurodivergence as a whole, but cultivating self-awareness is one of the most important skills that we can cultivate for ourselves. This is how we are going to know what we need to be able to be the best versions of ourselves, which is what is going to allow us to create the best version of our company that we possibly can, which is going to allow us to have that balance between personal life and professional life so we can thrive in both areas of our life. See, we were not made to be someone who thrives in only one area. We were not made to ride this hamster wheel of get the business going, get my personal life going, get the business going again because it fell apart while I was getting my personal life figured out. Now I got to go figure out my... That is not okay. That is not who we're supposed to be. We were meant to be able to enjoy ourselves. Like, life is way too short to spend all of your time freaking out about trying to get one going and then the other. We have to learn how to balance the two, and understanding yourself, knowing what you need, being able to listen to yourself is one of the most important keys that you will find to making that happen.